G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So back in the LGE and we're going to be quickly smashing through this Vegeta Family mission. So that was the team we're going with. Certainly could have gone with a Fizz transforming Vegeta or a Tex Trunks as our other friend supporter, but just thought we'll go in with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and yeah, we'll smash this out. So pretty versatile roster for this category. A lot of stacking units, a lot of variety into what you could bring. So the free to play Vegeta and Trunks, the strong one from the Android saga, that's another good option to bring. It's going to stack throughout the whole event for you, so that's another good one. Also, you can toy with the idea of bringing Bulla. She does greatly raise her attack throughout the whole thing, so she's definitely another option that you could bring in. So, as you would have seen, I have brought in the, well, that's not an ideal rotation for us. I have brought in the new Fizz Angel Vegeta, but I don't think he's not crazily suited towards this event, but he does raise his defense on his 12 key super, so he should be fine, and we'll probably float him later in the event. So Trunks gets hit for a little bit there, but we're going to build Trunks throughout the event, so he'll be fine. And we'll float both of these Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas as well. Their defense is pretty solid after you get off their 18 key super, but we've got a number of stackers here, so we're going to make sure to get off their supers nice and early into the event. So his first transformation for Vegeta. So this is difficult because you also want to stack the Fizz Saiyan Saga Vegeta, so that's the reason why I didn't give those tech orbs to the Super Saiyan Blue. He easily could have finished off Goku on this stage, but do want to drag it. He might even still, depending on whether we get an additional or not, but hopefully not. Perfect. Yep, there we go. So this guy raises, pretty sure it is both his attack and defense. So you want to build that up nice and early, and we'll get him on rotation with Trunks maybe, or something along those lines. We'll build up that stat pretty early on into the event. So we won't worry about active skill. We'll fire off that, go there, and then we'll get off a nice 18 key super. That is the advantage of bringing the Super Saiyan 4s, is that it's so easy to get off their 18 key supers with their additional key that they get per rainbow or their type orbs, so that's certainly handy. This guy's crazy when you can get him a lot of key. Probably not best suited for a Vegeta only roster team, but as you can see, firing off that additional from his he's only at 55% for me, so I have clearly you get that hidden potential additional, and then I've put crit equipment on him just to sort of hope for that additional extra chance of a crit. So that can just increase his damage output hugely. But smash through that stage as well, and onto Super Saiyan 3 here. So we'll slide. Yeah, we'll guess we'll take that, and then that didn't do too well. Yeah, we didn't get enough orbs to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, which is annoying because, as I said before, he does need his 18 key to stack off his defense. But that's alright. We're still in the early stages of the event here, so we don't have to worry about getting hit too crazily hard. And then the super's off here with that type advantage anyway, so that works for us. So here we go. Mine is, not sure whether this was the Friends. So the Friends was Rainbow with full link level 10s and some equips on there. So certainly not going to have any issue in sending him out to get hit. And then, so yeah, this should work well. We'll hopefully don't dish out too much damage, and we can get another stack with the Fizz Saiyan Saga. I probably should have put the Fizz Saiyan Saga Vegeta on rotation here, just so we could have got him some extra stacking. That's perfect for who we want to get supered there, so 30k, that's nothing. But yeah, he does stack a lot slower. I guess that's probably because he's got a low base stack compared to other stacking units. But if you're able to get off a few, if you're able to get some dupes into him, get off those additional attacks, and as we are here, he can build up really nicely. So I think he's probably a unit that a lot of people will have, which is another advantage of this. Has been around for a long time, so again, we're going to do that because better off having the transforming Vegeta stack while he is able to, because once he gets into that Super Saiyan Blue stage of his, I guess, his final transformation, he's no longer able to stack. So yeah, we need those supers to fire off now while we've got the chance. A lot of attacks lined up in that first slot, which is certainly not a bad thing because we're going to have Trunks in there tanking for us. We'll take those rainbow orbs. Still didn't get off that 18 key super, but there's only one attack coming, so not the end of the world, that's for sure. So I have been linking up this Trunks since the last time I used him in one of these LGE run-throughs, so mostly between like 4 and 8, I'll say now. So he's getting there, nearly done. Have been trying to level up this last link on that Vegeta for days now. It is just the one link that is sitting at 9, and then he'll be at 10, because I have been looking to make a showcase for him, but yeah, the game hasn't been kind enough to level that last link up for me, but there's not much we can really do about that. So we'll just take that. Got it right there. Go. I wouldn't be surprised if we one-shot. We might not one-shot him, but we'll definitely finish him off this rotation. He's not going to take this hit very well. So 64k, that's a pretty decent tank. We'll certainly take that. So there we go, another perfect Dokkan mode. And let's see what type of numbers we can push out here, because when he does get that final transformation, as you would have seen, the whole board transforms into the Fizz, and he does get a booster per Fizz orb he gets. So this could, yeah, there you go, 4 mil is certainly not a number to laugh at. All going to plan here. If we don't get an additional off with this Vegeta, we should get a oh no, perfect. So yeah, we're going to get off the attack with this Fizz Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and we're going to let him stack again. So that worked out perfectly for us, and he'll certainly come in handy in that last stage when sorry, just thinking, if I go like that into that, and then this will get off his 18 keys, so his defense will be a lot stronger. But that Vegeta is going to come in really handy. We've got the 3 Fizz units here, so that MUI stage is probably going to be easier than the beforehand, the strong UI stage, because we don't have any AGL units in here. You certainly can bring the Blue Evo Vegeta, and he does well in the Legend Goku event, but I just thought these units all give us a little bit more better value. So he's stacked there. So yeah, as you can see, he tanks really well, that Vegeta, once he gets his super attack off. I am looking forward to finishing that final link and being able to do a showcase of him next to the strong Goku and Vegeta, because I'm sure, as everyone can imagine, they're going to be crazy together. So we'll fire off that. We'll get the healing off. I don't think there's any need for me to rave on about that Super Saiyan Blue Goku Vegeta, than I already do. I feel like I say it in every video that I'm using him, how amazing he or that Goku is. So I'll just leave that at that. Unfortunately, oh no, there we go. Must have been the last attack. We certainly wanted him to get supered here because he'll tank this really well. Yep, better than really well. That's not, you couldn't ask for any more than that. Then as you would have just seen, 3.5 million attack stat from that Vegeta. We got him a good number of Fizz orbs there, so that worked out really well for us. No crits. We're going to need crits to do any type of damage there, and then we're going to get hit for a bit, but again, not the end of the world. So we're going to get off. Yeah, we'll just take those. So then we've got those strong orbs there for SS4 Vegeta next rotation. We're going to get off more stacking with that Fizz Vegeta, which is essential. The more towards the end, I could possibly even bring him onto rotation rather than floating him, just because of that. We've got to prepare for that type advantage in the last round. So there we got a good tank there too. So 26k or whatever it was for a supers stuff all. And there we go. See, after he raises his defense, he's really good. Would love to pull a dupe of that Vegeta. And then here's the additional, damn, showing his worth, this guy right here. With the crits, double crits, and here we go, into the strong UI stage. So let's see, a lot of attacks in that first slot. So we'll give those, that'll just get off our super, and it lined up the strong orbs on the left hand side, so we'll get some better defense into Vegeta. I am going to pop his active skill here, just because we have a lot of type. We've got the 3 type advantaged units for the final battle against MUI, whereas against this UI we've no AGL units, so no boosters here. So there we go. Just start off with a little bit of extra damage in our pocket. Never hurts. So didn't get many orbs, so we're not going to expect a great deal of damage there. And then clearly with the transforming Vegeta, we're going to need to get a crit for him to do any type of significant damage. But what these two do is link very well together. Well, this will hurt. This will be 200k plus, yep. That sucks. But yeah, between the blue Vegeta and the they're both blue Vegeta, but between the Tech and the Fizz, they do link very well together. So that's something to keep in mind when you are setting up these rotations. We'll get a bit of healing off there. Bit of a stack. Bit of healing there. We'll just pop an Android 8, just in case we were to get super. You know what? I'm going to use both actives on this UI. It is nice to keep your active skills for the final stage, just because they can't be dodged, whereas super attacks can. But to get a nice crit there, and we're going to hit off an 18 key as well, it's just going to vault us into that last stage a little bit quicker. So let's see, 611. As I've said in all the other times I've used this Trunks, is only at 55%, so he's only going to get better for me as I eventually pull more of him whenever he comes back to global. Not quite sure when that'll be. There we go, there's that hidden potential from the 55%. That's why we do like having Fizz units, because they get that raise. So he probably would have been fine, even without the Android 8 active, so all worked out well. Yeah, needing crits would be very nice here. So this sucks because this is where we can't get to those. We'll go that way. This is where we can't get to those tech orbs with Vegeta. So you'd love to slide him into that second spot on the rotation, but with that many attacks and either of those Vegetas, we would have been having type disadvantage, and it just would have been way too risky to get clobbered with a big super, or to cop a lot of damage. It's really not worth the risk. In saying that, we're about to get hit for, let's see, 160k still, which is a lot. We really need some additionals and crits here from this Vegeta. Must have used all his crits last. Oh, there we go. We got one. So remembering, item has now ran off. But if you might have noticed, what I did was I saved all those tech orbs there. Could have grabbed those fizz orbs on the side there, but we've opened up all of these strong orbs for Vegeta in that last slot. So we got off a good heal there, as well as maxing out his 24 key super. And if we get a crit with him, that will go a very long way to ending this UI. And I do see this being as the harder stage for this type of team that I've built, just because of the typings that I've brought in. But there you go, with no item active. Wow, that sucks. That really hurts. I say it all the time. Oh, and here you go. Here's the advantage of having those Super Saiyan 4s, whether that be someone else. So again, we've been split. I'll just show you those links. As you can see, 5 active, but we're split from the those tech orbs again, which is so annoying. And we're not going to get off our 18 key with Vegeta, so not a great turn for us. Oh, I actually didn't even notice that I didn't get off the super for Vegeta. So we missed out on a stack there. I just thought we were going to have enough, but clearly not. So a big crit here, please, game. My Vegeta, transforming Vegeta is rainbowed, but no crits today. And this is where we worry if these Super Saiyan 4s get hit with supers here after they haven't got their defense raised off. Yeah, 32k is actually not crazy bad. I would have expected a little worse. So hopefully we don't finish him this rotation. Would like to go into the next, well, go into the first rotation against MUI with the with these fizz units available, and especially if I can get off a big Dokkan attack with the fizz Angel Vegeta, the new one. But don't worry, because he's about to finish off UI unless he dodges. So no dodge. Okay, so this will be the finish here, and we'll move on to the final stage. So let's see, we do have the one type advantage here. So that's annoying, because we would rather it take those int spheres, and I think there should be a way to choose, in my opinion. You don't always want to take the best available. Sometimes you'd rather go with a certain orb, and yeah, but anyway, that's an issue for another day. It was good to get off a large amount of tech orbs for Vegeta, so he was able to heal. You need crits to do any type of damage with him at this stage, just because of that type advantage. But glad that this super hit, especially if we're able to get a crit. This would do a good amount of damage. But for 1.5, there's nothing wrong with that at all. He does have a fair bit of health, Goku, at this stage of the event, but look, as long as he doesn't dodge our big hits, he certainly can go down pretty quickly. This could really hurt. I'm actually interested to see how much damage this does. So we got off that raise, yeah. So if he didn't get off his 18 key super there, we were gonna be in some strife. So what's that give us? That gives us 6. Yeah, that's gonna be our best bet. Then we take that, and we've got off that Dokkan attack. Just gonna pop a Princess Snake, just because this initial Vegeta's defense See, before he gets off his super, his defense isn't too great. So he's not your ideal first slot unit, but just because I knew that Dokkan attack was coming, you had to put him in that first slot. You get good value for this, even if you do take 15k or whatever damage, whereas with Trunks you wouldn't have taken anything. But let's see what type of damage we get here. Yeah, look at that. 3.4 million. Would have loved to have gotten off an additional super there, but I guess that would have been greedy with 55% unit. And the dodge again. That's alright. We did a lot of damage that turn. And here we go with the 2 type advantage units. So we'll take that into that. Oh, whoops, wasn't paying attention. That was silly. I thought he only needed the 1 key sphere. I was looking in that last slot. So I've just cost myself a fair bit of damage there. Doesn't matter that he's getting dodged. As I said before, unless they're crits, they're not going to do any significant damage. But it was in this second slot. There you go, it got dodged anyway. So this is no item active. We did get a super off every turn, but we didn't get any additionals. So 50k, we'll certainly take that. That's not a huge number. No dodge here, perfect. So another stack, 870k. I don't know why, but it seems like this Vegeta gets off a ton of additionals. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'll certainly take it because that's what we need from him in these type of events. So we might just grab that into this, and then just in case, I just don't want, play it by the old better safe than sorry method. At this stage of the event, there's no point risking getting KO'd from a big type disadvantage super or something along those lines. So it's easier just to pop an item or 2 on this last stage just to really finish it off. So yep, good, no dodge. This is the ones we didn't want him dodging, because Vegeta's going to be, that Vegeta is our big damage getter at this stage. And there's that crit equipment that I was talking about before going off. I think you do get good value from those crit equits. I think mine was a level 4 silver. So nothing spectacular, but still get results from it. And I am looking forward to the next chain battle coming back. I need tons more equips. I guess you can probably never have too many equips, but yes, this is annoying. We can get off that like that, and still, no matter what, we're not getting off. So yeah, that's not a good rotation. I probably shouldn't have even bothered supering with the Super Saiyan 4. I should have just left those orbs for the Angel Vegeta, and we could have got a lot better value from him getting off his super. But would like an additional from this transforming. Yep, but not a super. That's alright. So hopefully if Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is the one being supered, we get that counter chance. Because otherwise we could be in a bit of strife. Remembering that he's raising his attack on his 12 key, not his defense, like the Goku counterpart does. So there you go, didn't get supered anyway. And we'll just have a look at the defenses. Yeah, bugger it. We'll just go like this, into that, and hopefully he doesn't dodge the Vegeta at the start. Oh, there you go. Should have known that would happen. This will hurt. Expect upwards of 100k, 150, 200k, yeah, 140. But if he doesn't dodge this, we'll probably finish him this rotation. So, yep, there you go. All we need is Vegeta, this Vegeta or Trunks to hit, and that's GG's. And there it is. So there you go, guys. That's the Vegeta Family done and dusted. Pretty easy run compared to a lot of others. A lot of versatility that you can bring into this team. There's a lot of units in the category, so hopefully you're able to sort out a team that can battle through this event and yeah, get those rewards. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.